攻防戦の間、あなたと夜が生きてるってことは絶対に知られてはいけない。もちろんあなたの昔の仲間にもね。この約束を破った時点で賭けは無効になる。非選別者である夜が生きてるって党に知られたらどうなるかわかるでしょ。
あいつら俺が死んだって聞いてちょっとは悲しんでくれてるかな。ありえねえか。
Yo, it's really Khun and Bomb versus the world. Well, I mean, of course they have teammates and stuff and they're separate teams, but honestly, the fact that they both have to pretend that they're dead and that they're up against Foog and now they're up against their old teammates is like, it's really them two against the world. Like all they want to do is just, you know, be together, be friends again. Like this is on some Romeo and Juliet. Like they can't they can't go back to each other. But on a serious note, why does Khun have to pretend that he's dead? They were stating that he understands why Bomb has to pretend that he's dead and continue as Val, which I don't know what is the reason. I'm assuming because he's a irregular. It has something to do with that, especially since Khun already knows why Bomb has to pretend like he's dead. I don't understand why him himself has to pretend like he's dead as well. I'm assuming it's because Foog believes that he's dead, so just so that there's no connections between him and the guide, to avoid any type of connections and things like that, he has to pretend like he's dead so that the guy could continue helping him. Maybe that's the reason. But everything is gonna go down in the workshop battle. Everything. We see what their old teammates said during this episode. They said they're ready for Val. They're ready to crush the dude. They're motivated to get revenge for Khun, which I predicted in the last video. I knew that was gonna be the case. I knew that's probably part of Foog's plan in the first place. Everybody that Bomb was working to protect, grinding for 7 years, trying to get as strong as possible, Foog just turned all of them against him. And I thought it was gonna be up to Khun to like clear his name, tell the rest the truth. But now since he can't do that, I don't know what's the game plan. I don't know what he's gonna do. And another thing I'm thinking about as well is how he's gonna pretend that he's dead during the workshop battle. Like, isn't their old friends gonna see his face? Like, what is he about to do? Wear a mask or something? Like, I wonder what he's gonna do to hide his identity like during the battle. Another thing I'm thinking about as well is like, what is about to be this team's strategy? Like, I'm curious to know, because like I said in the last video, when I think of workshop battle, I think of like it's just a brawl, it's just a fight. Like, I'm not thinking about like a game where they're like doing like an obstacle course or like capture the flag or anything. I'm thinking like it's just a fighting ground, and like the strongest wins. Whoever wins the battles win. So I wonder what Khun's strategy to help his team reach the top, because I believe it was mentioned in this episode as well, is like Khun has never worked with incompetent teammates, like non-skilled teammates. So this is gonna be like a test for him as well. So I wonder how he's gonna like overcome facing stronger opponents with his teammates, especially after seeing how overpowered and broken Bomb's teammates are. They're just the pinnacle, peak, top of the class. Especially when they added this new guy with the mask. Like, he's probably like a member of Foog probably, but I feel like he's there just to report Bomb's actions, honestly. Now, we did see in the end of the episode that Jaw was being chased by someone, and that's literally how they wanted to end the episode, which is like, I wonder why. Like, can Bomb even go there? Like, can Bomb even like go out and help him? Because I'm assuming the guy with the mask is probably gonna stop him from being shown or being seen at all times, honestly. And another thing I gotta say too as well is like, they might as well not just call it like a part 2. Like, this is technically the end of season 2, and then the next episode is gonna be like part 2 or something like that. They might as well just all be the same, because it's like they're continuing the show literally next week, I believe. So it's like they might as well not just call it like, oh, it's separated, it's part 2. Like, you know, it might as well just call it all in one episode. I don't understand why they do that, because I'm thinking they're about to like make a whole other section for part 2 alone and call the next episode 1 maybe. Actually, probably not. They're probably gonna continue on and call it episode 14, but they might as well just continue on as just season 2. There was no reason to have like a part 2 or anything if it's gonna be continuing off like literally next week. Now, one last thing, right? There's this guy who's like, they just show for the first time sitting in a chair or whatever, smoking a cigarette or whatever. I wonder what he's all about, because there's no way they just show him for no reason, right? One thing I just thought of is like, they still haven't gone back to like the Emily AI. You know, I wonder if that's gonna return to the show anytime soon, because it seemed like in the past few episodes it was gonna be a big deal, but now it's almost like it never happened. You know, one thing I'm also thinking about as well is Yuri and the princesses. I wonder if any other princesses is gonna be participating in the workshop battle as well. I believe Yuri is, and I believe we're gonna see some unexpected characters that we weren't expecting to to see. So honestly, I gotta say the workshop battle is probably about to be the peak of this show, because there's gonna be so much coming together, like characters from season 1 and season 2 coming together all at once, the past meeting the present to determine the future. So let's see what happens. Like I'm so curious to know how the battle works, because once I understand like the rules and everything and how it works, I think it'll be a lot easier to make predictions and understand how Khun could potentially win the battle with his team. But yeah, you let me know your thoughts in this episode. What you're looking forward to seeing the most out of the workshop battle? What are your predictions for the workshop battle? Khun said there's a 100% chance that his team is gonna win, but do you believe him? Do you feel that confidence, especially seeing Bomb's team and some of his old teammates also participating? Let's see if Bomb helps Jaw out or not. Let's see what's going on with that part. But yeah, this is the end of season 2. Can't wait for the workshop battle. Let's have a discussion down below in the comment section. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.